All right, to start us off with Christopher, we'll start with Chip Towers, then Jake Rowe.
Yeah, Christopher, Kirby let us know that you actually got in a good bit of work last week before this game, but I just obviously you couldn't have predicted that Richard gets a targeting penalty. But what did it feel like to finally get out there, and how do you feel like you played Saturday night?
It definitely felt amazing. Like throughout the week, Coach Smart had been telling me I was having good practices, and he felt like I was ready to play if I had to go out there. And I feel like I played pretty well. Had a couple good tackles. My teammates were swarming to the ball, so they definitely helped me a lot. There was a lot of communication going on from the coaches to the players, and it made things very easy for me.
Chris, you signed at Georgia to play cornerback, but didn't take long before you were going to play. Before you ended up at safety, what was that transition like? And what's it like, kind of finding yourself in a situation where it seems like at both safety positions you're basically one play away from having to play a big role?
Yeah, when I came here, I was at cornerback, and Coach Shu had came up to me one day, and he felt like I was smart enough to play safety, and I was a very versatile player and things like that. So at first it was a hard transition, but being behind guys like JR, he really helped me be able to learn the position over time, giving me a lot of tidbits and stuff like that. Tariq McGee, that was here last year, he really helped me a lot too, just giving me tips on how to play slot coverage at safety and stuff. And it took me about 3-4 months to really adjust really good before me really started being able to get the position. But after that, it was smooth sailing. I really started excelling and learning how to do things at safety and other positions as well.
And put us in the mindset of a guy that is in a position like you where it almost seems like you're backing up two positions, and you're kind of watching the game knowing that if either one of those guys stays down after a play, that you've got to come in, you've got to kind of jump in and be.
Yeah, I just know that I always have to stay ready. We have an XMen mentality here at UGA, and the coaches always preach to me to just stay ready and be ready for my time, and that's always what I'm about. I'm always ready whenever I got to step in to do whatever I got to do to help the team.
Next, we'll go to Mike Griffith and Dean Legge.
Yeah, Christopher, can you just talk about that chemistry back there in the secondary? I mean, there's just so many of you guys, and it really doesn't seem to matter who's back there. As competitive as it is, it looks like you guys are really close. Can you talk about that chemistry that you have going back there?
Yeah, I feel like the chemistry is really good. The coaches give us a good game plan to be able to go out there and execute. But the players also, we go out there and we communicate. Communication is a big part of us being able to play good. We got a lot of playmakers on at every position, 2-3 deep. So it's not really hard for us to be able to plug in and have guys that can still be able to carry the load for the team.
I wanted to ask you something real quick about Richard. I'm doing a story on him. First of all, how about his energy? It seems like it never stops. And then secondly, do you remember, this is kind of strange, do you remember from when he had braces to not having braces? What was that like when he finally got them off? Did he talk more or less?
I don't too much quite remember about the braces, but his energy is always top level. Even after he got the targeting in the game, he was still involved with the whole team, whole defense, making sure I was on point, giving me tidbits and his knowledge on the game, just helping me out a lot. And I really appreciate that. He did a great job of not letting that targeting take him out the game. He was still very, very involved with the DBs and the defense and the whole team, just making sure everybody stays up and on point.
Seth Emerson, then Anthony Dasher.
Chris, how much does depth help you all as a defense? Not even so much as like keeping guys fresh and someone like you coming off the bench, but like competition over the days, the weeks, the years, like with so much talent there, it seems like if players stick it out and stay, they can play and be better.
Yes, sir. I feel like our depth is amazing. I feel like we probably have some of the best depth in the country with all the players that we have. 2-3 deep, you have guys that can really go out there and ball for our team. And I feel like it definitely helps the offense too, being able to go against these good players, and the offense helps us too, being able to go against good players day in and day out. It just really helps our team be able to have confidence and know that we have guys all over the place at any position, at any depth that can go in there and make a difference for the team.
Hey, Chris, when Richard went out, was it like an okay, here we go moment for you? And what did it do for your mindset, I guess, moving forward to get an extended look like you did?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a okay, here we go. But I always pride myself on not being able to get flustered and things like that. I stay very mellow. I'm always ready for my opportunity. My parents always tell me to stay ready for my opportunity. And I just really wanted to go out there and play and make a difference for our team and not let anybody down. And I feel like I've been well prepared for this moment for a long time, and I was just ready.
Nice, man.
Next up, Mark Weiser, then Austin Roper.
Chris, I guess you were coming in when Stetson was leaving. Then obviously he returned. Behind the scenes, what did you see from him on the practice field? That did he do anything that led you to think that he could be Georgia's starting quarterback?
Oh yeah, always. Stetson has always been a great option for the team. You know, he's always been able to really give our defense trouble in practice. So whatever, when he's going out there making those plays, it's no surprise to me. You know, he's always been able to do those things. And shoot, his time has come.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about Jarrett Guarantano. Is there anything that really sticks out about him that he's improved on compared to previous seasons? And can you kind of talk about what you think his strengths are as a quarterback?
Say who you said at the beginning of the question again.
It was about Jarrett Guarantano.
Oh yeah. Jarrett Guarantano, yeah, he definitely has improved since last season. You feel me? Him and that offense, they have really been clicking. They have the longest win streak in the SEC, so we're definitely gonna have to get at it after practice today and be able to prepare for those guys.
Next, we'll go to Jed May, then Palmer Toms.
Hey, Chris. I wanted to ask you, from the perspective of a whole defense, how does a good pass rush sort of generate opportunities for interceptions for a secondary? And sort of on the flip side of that, how can good coverage on the back end sort of generate opportunities for sacks up front?
Yeah, they always go hand in hand. You know, a good pass rush makes the quarterback have to be on his toes, and good coverage makes the quarterback have to hold the ball a little bit longer. So they always go hand in hand. And we had many plays like that last game where the pass rush got there quick. The quarterback was very flustered and he had to get the ball out quick. And there was also times where we had good coverage and he had to sit back there a little bit, giving our guys time to be able to get back there and get to the quarterback.
Just as a follow-up to that, I know havoc rate was a big talk last season, this season. Where are you guys at in terms of your targeted havoc rate so far this year? Are you guys where you want to be?
I'm not sure. We're going to get the report when we go in for meetings earlier today, but we have been doing pretty well in practice and a high clip of havoc rate, and it's really been helping us in games. We've been really focused on turning over the ball, causing havoc to the offense, and it's really helping us be able to make a lot of plays and play well during the season.
Chris, I know you're a guy that stays ready, but was there a moment where Richard I know it was a quick transition too, but did Richard say anything to you when he was coming off the field and you were coming on?
No, it was pretty much a quick transition. Like, as soon as he got off, we came out of the timeout and I had to run onto the field. But at halftime and during times where I had to come off the field, he was always in my ear making sure I was straight, asking me what I saw, just giving me tips and stuff of things he's seen and just how I can go out there and be better for the next series.
We'll open it up for one final quick question.
Hey, Chris, you mentioned the winning streak that Tennessee has. Obviously, you guys beat them pretty handily last year in Knoxville. Have they kind of gotten your attention, what they've done since then and the momentum they have?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Every team in the ACC has our attention. We know it's going to be a battle every week with any team that we have to face, and we're ready to go to war. So, we just got to have to be prepared. We're going to put together a good game plan for these guys, and hopefully we can go out there and get a win on Saturday.
Thank you, Christopher. Have a great rest of your day.
Sure.
Thanks, Chris.